What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Rogue Trader. Let's start exploring this system. I'm so excited to be able to start exploring it. Yeah, sure, why not? We're running out, but whatever, that's fine. Dump all you into there. Next. Ooh, another one. Oh, I think this is the last piece. Journal. 10 rumors. Showing the way. Owing to the keen knowledge of a bit of luck, the managed to discover several ancient Imperial ships and restore the Archaeotech compass mechanism pointing to the location of the fleet's mothership, the Muro 79 system. Interesting. Muro 79. Let's remember that if we can. Sorry, cracking my neck. And what more plasteel, I'm guessing? It's always more plasteel. Save before we get into this one. The Augur crew picks up a heavily damaged Xenos voidship among the countless rock masses of the asteroid belt, an Eldari vessel beyond a doubt. According to the Von Valence's archives, about 100 standard years ago, the Imperial Navy set up a barrier in this system against pirates and the enemies of humanity. Countless primed mines are still scattered among the wreckage. Voxmaster manages to tune the ship's systems to an unconventional frequency, and the bridge suddenly fills with chime-like Xenos voices. Drawn out and mournful, they sing in an unknown tongue, but every officer on the bridge can sense that this is a dirge. Answering the call, Yerlet jumps to the cogitator, startling the officers on the bridge with her sudden jolt. In the hopes of understanding the monkey technology and figuring out how to help her kin, the Eldari runs in circles around blinking vid screens, but the mysteries of the machine god elude the Xenos. Then she turns to the Lord Captain, powerless. Yerlet is asking the Ellentalk to help her kin, who have found themselves trapped in a snare of fate. The Eldari are enervated and weak. Their song is a cry of despair, a cry that is fading. Logistics officers led by Master Helmsman in order to plot a rescue for the ship. Yes, let's just do that. They're in danger, let's do that. Logistics officers led by Master Helmsman Rav are ordered to plot a course for the rescue shuttle from the Dynasty's flagship to the Xeno ship and back. Now, all the crew can do is hope that the calculations are correct and that the veteran officer's experience has not let them down. The Rogue Trader orders his officers to establish communications with the Eldari vessel. However, the Xenos do not respond to the incoming signals. After several attempts, the frequency tuned by the Voxmaster gets lost and the mournful song fades away. The Lord Captain inquires after the state of the vessel. The Eldari vessel's hull and engines have presumably been damaged in a collision with a small celestial body. However, it is impossible to prove or disprove this hypothesis at such a distance. The Xenos vessels differ too much from those of the Imperium. Lord Captain orders the servants of the machine cult to prepare a plan for clearing the minefield without harming the Xenos ship. After several hours pass on the ship's clock, the servants of the Omnissiah present a plan for the neutralization of the ancient mines. Oh no. But are the calculations correct? The Keck priests warn that in solving this kind of problem, it is impossible to account for every possibility. Too many unknowns, too little time. Gregor sends a shuttle with experienced pilot and scouts in hopes that the smaller vessel can bypass the ancient mines. The shuttle enters the asteroid's field. The pilot proceeds with caution, confidently avoiding chunks of rock and nearly imperceptible mines. However, when the shuttle reaches the Xeno ship, the rescue team's report catches the crew off guard. The vessel's starboard side has been breached by macro weapons of an unknown Imperial voidship. There are no survivors. Shielding her eyes, Yerlet closes them and clutches the spirit stone at her breast. Coming to, the Eldari does not speak for a time. With notes of sadness in her voice, carefully picking her words, she concedes that the Ellentalk did all they could to save her kin, and yet it is the monkey who is responsible for the loss of the Eldari voidship. Saddened by the pain and hatred that humans have wrought upon her kind, Yerlet quietly leaves the bridge. Sometimes it's simply impossible to outrun fate. Sometime after, Yerlet comes to the Lord Captain. Haggard, still holding on to hope, she says that she has come aboard the monkey vessel and set off into the darkness in the hopes of finding her kin, but found only corpses slaughtered by humanity's hatred. And though she and the Lord Captain are not always in agreement, the Ellentalk still tried to lend a helping hand. In gratitude, as she promised, she shares the coordinates of her kin's cache. Where? Last chance of Cyrene. Okay, good to know. Now I'm going to do what I was doing, jump around the systems. If I find anything new, I'll jump back at you. If I don't, I won't. Be back, maybe. Well, we got new stages of development. Lord Captain, the Crucible's great sculpting is underway. The Foulstone is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. However, there's evidence that the Crucible has already also created humans. From the mouth of the relic came several thousand people who, speaking from an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivate land, build houses, and production facilities with obedience, and, in general, have remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, it seems that these people completely lack their own free will, and for this moment, the monks have named them Touched. There is a split among the believers, though many call it a miracle sent by the Emperor himself and want to quickly put the touch to work. A part of the population is frightened by these soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. They demand that the planet's learned men intervene in the great sculpting and find a way to stop the production of the touch. How dangerous are these touched? They do not appear to pose a threat. The autopsy of several specimens has shown that they are physiologically identical to ordinary humans. No traces of corruption or xenotampering were found either. However, their obedience is a double-edged sword. They obey any order without knowing or caring who gives them, and thus nothing prevents a cunning intruder from bending them to their will, creating an army of obedient slaves or spies at their disposal. What do my officers and advisors think? They were born by the relic of the Saint Cognatius, which means they please the Emperor. We have to remind people of it. Arrange a public ceremony of tonsure to initiate the touched into the Order of the Hammer, and a service dedicated to reading parables about the acts of St. Cognatius and his followers. Why don't you make the first move and assemble a mighty force from these touched ones? If they are so obedient and diligent, they will make fine troops. Assign a loyal commander to each squad and keep an eye on them, and these strange people will turn from a threat into mighty defenders of the Imperium. Lack of will, registering a high probability of manufacturing failure within the Crucible's sacred processes. It is recommended to dispose of the finished batch of units and halt production of new ones. The algorithm of the great sculpting requires further examination. Competency. We have 10 on everything here, so let's just check out this stuff. Sacred icons painted on the touched adorn the ship decks. Enemy critical hit chances and warp damage are reduced. Not terrible. Ulfar's idea. Special recruited. Enforces them ancient knowledge. Long-range dorsal plasma cannons, which fire 2 shots, dealing 26 damage per shot. I want to try. I think this option is just cool, so I'm going to go with turning them into this to the army. But do pick loyal commanders that would be ready to die for your cause, Avatar. The Touch did not resist their newfound fate, nor any other order for that matter. They were not particularly skilled at warfare, but they were obedient, dutiful, and most importantly, indifferent for their own deaths. Soon, the first regiments were taken to orbit on voidships and dispatched to other areas of the Protectorate as well as to the Rogue Trader's own flagship. Ooh, we're just maxed out over here, aren't we? Alright, what we got next? Sacred Comet? I mean, all non-Xenos allies gain a +5 to all their characters. Pretty good. We're just Righteous Fury for more profit factor. Not sure we need +4 security. I mean, this would be cool. I think I'm gonna go with Sacred Comet though. Execute Sacred Comet. Or Reliquary. Ooh, High Rise. You completed a colony project of the highest order. Yay us. Oh, and it's just done instantly? I did not expect it to be done instantly, but okay. Let's go ahead and get more profit factor using some people. Oh wait, are they just completing instantly? I gotta sneeze so bad, 1 second. Okay, we're back. Lord Captain, the situation of Foulstone requires your attention. One of the servants tasked with the Crucible's maintenance has declared publicly that he has been liberated of all of worldly concerns, for he is none other than the reincarnation of Saint Cognatius. There are some extremely questionable reports claiming that he's performed miracles, supported by a congregation garnered by preaching. He has asked for your lordship's permission to depart from Foulstone with the Crucible in tow so that he may continue Saint Cognatius's work and use the relic to transform worlds, one true to the faith of the Imperium, into lush, splendorous gardens. It goes without saying that such a generous gift to the Koronus Expanse could bring great renown to your lordship, but at a heavy cost. Foulstone would turn back into a wasteland, and you would lose the prestige that comes with having charge over such a valuable relic. What do we know about the so-called Saint Cognatius reincarnate? Tibber Hike, a technomat from Footfall. He now prefers to be called Brother Purevoice, an unremarkable commoner with no family, gaunt, unkempt, covered in scabs from working the Crucible. He became obsessed with it from the day it was discovered. He never left his maintenance post, never rested, barely ever slept, fasting and living off stimulants and condensate from the relic's cooling circuit. Then he started having revelations and eventually saw the truth, or he went completely insane. His sermons are directed at commoners, appealing to them for humility and mercy. He often speaks about his former life as a saint, and many of these tales match known legends about Saint Cognatus. No anarchical pronunciations or radical deviations from the creed have been found in his words yet, which share the opinion of my advisors. I've had ample experience with saintly saviors like him in the past. Whatever great cause they proclaim as their mission, they genuinely, naively believe the people really do need them. If we round up enough orphans and lepers who would trip over themselves to beg our prophet for salvation, he will soon forget all about the crucible and his holy mission. I know a few guilds of professional beggars who would be delighted to offer their services to us. False prophets in the streets are a common occurrence. Their sermons breed turmoil, riots, and acts of disobedience. The Inquisition recommends that such unstable agents be isolated and quietly removed. The archenemy's lies takes on many guises, but the Emperor's miracles are 100-fold stronger. On more than a few occasions, he has bestowed epiphanies upon the faithful, even those of the humblest origin. I myself bear the name of a poor orphan who is granted miraculous powers by his grace. So give me time, and I will find you the most loyal agents to escort their pure voice on his travels. They will keep him safe if he is pure, or punish him should they sense a deceit in his words. But I have a feeling that his rebirth is a true wonder. What are the words of damage? They deal burning, interesting. Consecrated weapons. Oh, I'm quite interested in that actually. Or we could get this, but lose 2 efficiency. I'm not a skill monkey, or I would definitely take that. Jai, see that the delegation of doleful wretches keeps our Saint Cognatus distracted. Gladly, Shireen. Manipulating blessed simpletons is the easiest thing in the world. There's nothing they crave more than to feel needed. The pure-voiced prophet was mobbed by an entourage of professional beggars and cripples. Upon seeing how many people need him on Foulstone, the saint reincarnate gave up on his ambitions of spreading the faith to new worlds. He vowed not to leave the planet for as long as there remained even a single soul in need of his help. He only left Foulstone once, to bless Lord Captain Ship and counsel him to carry on St. Cognatus' holy cause. And we got Righteous Charge, and nice. Now, the thing we're missing is this, and we need Reputation with the Drusians. Don't forget that, guys, but Reputation with the Drusians. Need the Great Fire. Great Fire and Captive Xenos, and the Great Fire. What do we want from here? Each time an ally is healed in combat, the damage it used. Xeno Sectionist plus 12% dodge and Xenos, or more profit factor. I mean, this is probably best, and we have 172 profit factor now. Holy heck, I didn't even realize. So we need Great Fire and Captive Xenos done. Do we ever do Captive Xenos? I don't even. Well, let's start with the Great Fire. Go for it. Koronus. What do we want here? That's pretty decent. We lose profit factor though. Ooh, I like that. It's 20,000 for the Council of Malika. Oh, I like that too though. Wait a minute. I don't have this much Xenos Adamantine and Phlogiston though. That's a crazy amount. But we have to complete the Bastion no matter what it seems, so begin. Kiava Gamma. Lord Captain, there is an active sabotage upon Kiava Gamma. The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivated a pack of schismaticals in the bowels of the Manufactorums, and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden that we almost lost all the workshops, but we had some help. Some entities, already being called Data Angels, have invaded the cogitational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schismaticals. Now there is a fierce struggle taking place all over the planet. The new sphere of the world is boiling. How did the cultists infiltrate my world? This was part of a coordinated attack that hit the entire expanse. The heretics must have spent huge amounts of time on preparations. What do you know of these Data Angels? Not much. They are the machine spirit beings born from the art of data smithing. They charge into battle chanting the same Beinhardt mantra that the participants of Procedure OC chanted. The Logis, who have been observing them and have investigated the cells used in Procedure 0C, I've deciphered traces of their activity and discovered patterns that could point us to the possible creators of these data angels. If they're right, they bear the seal of the Explorator's Cognizance Fleet. Connecting to the Naval Directory, no mentions of operations on Kiama Gamma detected. No information on data angels detected. Hypothesis: either there have been a calculation error, or this information is locking out a higher level of security clearance required for the sacrament. Wish to hear the opinions of my officers and advisors. There are backup cogitators located in the Kava Gamma's manufactorums to ensure the continuity of protection in case of an accident. The severity of the situation would call for disrupting the service algorithms. I am prepared to sanction a ritual that will allow the data angel of the Omnissiah to absorb the cogitator's computing power to combat these wicked spirits. If I were you, I wouldn't trust those uninvited allies of yours. That kind of altruism almost always ferries something foul. Learn more about these creatures, order your servants to hunt one of them down, torture them, and apply cognitive punishment, since they cannot find pleasure in it. What do I get? Complacency? Ooh, I like that. Or... we don't have Marzahai. We have Heinrichs, you weirdos. I'm going to take Pascal sanction the ritual bonding with the backup cogitators. Your request to perform the sacrament is accepted and shall be fulfilled immediately. Having gained access to the cogitational reserves and being infused with power, the data angels charge the schismaticals. The hordes of data spirits have been exorcised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priest gave praise to the Omnissiah for protecting the production algorithm from severe disruption. After exiling the schismaticals, the data angels have retreated into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the servants of the Omnissiah only to guess at who or what these beings were. Woohoo! What are we looking at here? Sky barrier? Okay, oh, I see you. That's not bad. Allies gain plus 20% minimum rate damage on their range attacks. I like that too. Explorator's up, and it takes weapons. Oh, I like that. Sacrament of Light, 15 speed, that's pretty good. It takes mechanisms, so that's all it gives. Or we get more private fire, but less skill. I want to go Sky Barrier, which means we need holy ammunition. Oh, can I not get holy ammunition? I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, in the Protectorate somewhere. Okay, never mind. What are we missing here? Complacency and security, but I think we're going to be getting security from soon. Let's go with profit factor. Let's just get a new life going. Sounds great. And then Veheabos. What do you got for me? What do we want? Raider base. Oh, I'm actually doing this right now. Interesting. Fellowship of the Void. Security here, which we need complacency here. And then freedom and vengeance. Palaces for the outcasts. Players gain the mastery of Shadowy Expanse. Rogue Trader gains... Oh, here we go. I mean, it gives us a ton of this, but then we need reputation with the Drusians. I don't know. Maybe I think this is the better one, in my opinion. I don't know. We can't do either of them right now, so let's look. Let's get Earthbreaker. Okay, at least we've done that. Now, I'll just bring you guys along. Since you're already here and I'm already here, we're just going to check out this world, see if there's anything new. Nope. And since you're already here, we'll just jump to the new area with you guys, because, you know, it's literally right here. Ooh, and more colony events. Oh, I gotta go there. Okay. Are you guys building still? Yeah, okay. I think so. Yeah. I will have to go there. But for now, let's visit this. I'll make my way over there, don't worry. So we have some unknown ships. We can actually explore this, which looks cool. Empty name. Need more phlogiston. Promethium. That's a lot of Promethium. If I have to, I'll go around and I'll take away the ones doing all the plasteel. It's okay, I promise. The surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colors fascinates any who dare glance at it. The playful, colored patterns appear on the vessel's augers in a wide variety of spectra, from infrared to ultraviolet. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and Master Helmsman Ravor asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. Not everyone manages to follow his advice, and some crew members suffer from the nausea and headaches. I gotta see what happens. Leave the view. The admiration and malaise affecting the Lady Navigator spreads to the rest of the compartment containing her chambers. Even without looking at the star, Cassie is subject to its corrupting influence. Its brightness blinds and exhausts her inner sight. What does that mean? I don't accept this. I don't like that. Reverse, reverse! It says we've already done this, but I didn't remember saving afterwards, so... Order the shutters. Don't want to burn out her inner sight. That'd be crazy. Nothing. Alright, unknown ships. Prepare to be destroyed. Wonder what kind of ships we'll have to fight this time around.
Hold fast! Our fate will be tested!
3 of them. I always go last. Oh, that's a big ship. Yo, that's a big ship. Damage in on this thing. Oops. We did. See what happens. Oh, that's some shenanigans. Do some work. Frigate. Frigate did nothing. Dude, look at all those shots. That's alive. My turn. One, two, three, four. I have to go this way. Okay. I don't know if going here and exploding would actually hit that, so that's why I'm not. Not enough damage. Then I could probably use that, right? We'll see. If not, if it doesn't work out, I can always retry.
Burn in the fires of retribution.
Turn on the butt. I mean, let's go ahead and use this one now. We have all the torpedoes now.
The voidship is now a barrier pyre.
Where are you going? You'd come toward me, not away from me. I mean, triple torpedoes is where it's at. I would love to just run that into there and blow them up, but I think that's a bad plan. Because they're gonna blow up on me. Oh, dang it. That's okay. We'll blow them up another way. I should shield pulse them before I do this, just so I don't miss. Seeming like I'm missing anyway. Failure. This was an option. Will this help? It will. Fantastic. Goodbye. I think I have enough enough torpedoes out at the moment. What do you guys think? I don't know if any of them are gonna do anything, but they're all out. This is funny. Come at me, bro. He didn't make it. He didn't get to do anything. I mean, really, I'm just gonna... When I dip, you dip, just like that, you know? Send another torpedo, why not? You're not gonna shoot at any of the torpedoes, and you're gonna
Our
go around all
Drekar
of them?
drowns in the sea of stars.
Dude, that's fucked up. No way did I just die. No way did I just die. He went through all the torpedoes. They ignored every torpedo. No more torpedoes take shots for you. All these guys ignored every torpedo. He hit every shot. He broke through my enhanced shields. Like, what? The fuck, dude? I'm actually pissed. Did you do something this time? That'd be great. I was lucky to get through this fight. hello. I'm inside of him. Oh no. Alright. I can't. There we go, okay. Well, at least I could cast new heading and continue. Good luck, frigate. Yeah, no problem. Hey, there you go. Good shots, okay. Ow. You can stop anytime now. Anytime now. Just stop your roll. Anytime. Anytime. Good job. I think he's going to be able to make it to him, so I'm going to chill on that. Boom. Explosion. And then you go after them.
Perish in the void,
Beautifully
heathens
done.
and cravens!
Sure, flip around, why not? Since it won't let me move. Hey, the frigate might
We
live
broke
this
their
time.
shield, Lord
Nope.
Captain.
It didn't. Hello, friend. At least my torpedoes actually did something this time. Explode.
A barbaric display.
Much better.
I'm surprised we survived.
Level up. Completed. Now, I totally actually forgot to check out, let's repair first, yeah. That's fine. Did not want to see if I want to do this. So, it's a long-range lance weapon that deals 52 to 60 damage. Or medium range deals 52 to 60. I mean, that seems just much better than this. 2 shots deal 26 of 52. And they're long range. Oh no. No, you guys tell me what you think about that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sanctified Restart. Restart shields now inflicts -2 and no. Approaching an enemy flagship shuts down non-essential system and starts to drift unnoticed past enemy ships. As a result, in most encounters, are surprised and act later. Ooh, let's take that. Let's take Silent Running too. Yes, I like that. Very good. Alright, let's check out this planet. I know we're out of time, but that's okay. An excavation site. That's going to do for this episode, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.